To a thief, it's a quick 30 bucks, but to you and your family, it's equipment that could save your life.
The News 8 investigators uncovering missing pieces of fire equipment being ripped right off of state bridges. So why isn't the state doing something to stop it? Our chief investigator, David Iversen, went digging for answers. He's live in New Haven tonight where this life-saving equipment has gone missing. David.
Darren, we're talking about standpipes. We're actually standing next to one you can see here. Now, these are vital parts of bridge safety for fire departments. What you should see is a connection that looks similar to the side of a fire hydrant. Instead, you see this section missing. It renders essentially the entire system useless, and they've been like this for months, and the state has allowed it to stay that way. Travel over New Haven's Q Bridge. Watch closely. Did you see it? Watch again. That pipe sticking out is called a standpipe. To most, it's background. To firefighters, it's a massively important tool that could end up saving lives.
When you take a tanker who is carrying 20+ thousand gallons of heating oil or any kind of fluid that is combustible, you need to have a dependable water source.
New Haven firefighters hook hoses up to the standpipes and pump as much water as they need to the bridge. That's what they did in 2006 when this tanker turned over and spilled styrene, a kind of liquid plastic. Without standpipes, this would have been an environmental disaster. If that truck, or any of the thousands of trucks that cross New Haven bridges every day, were to overturn today, it would be a much different story. Many of the standpipes are useless because of the connections on the ground. The 5-inch connection that is supposed to be there is missing. And according to this New Haven firefighter, engines are not able to hook up and get water to the bridge if they need it.
That's the only reason why I came to you, is because I've seen this as a chronic problem since the beginning of spring.
Brass connectors worth about 30 bucks at any scrapyard have all been ripped off and have not been replaced for more than a year. It's not just this one pipe. We looked under bridges all over New Haven. The city is missing a connection here, and on this one. This one is gone too. Gone, 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 gone. This one's here because it's behind a chain link fence.
We would rely on that source to get us a water supply.
Assistant Fire Chief Thomas Neville says they've been working with the state to fix it, but so far the issue remains. The temporary fix is just to send more trucks and manpower to a fire.
If we have to get an additional water source to any areas, bridges within the city boundaries, we'll make sure that's accomplished.
Possibly adding to the response time. So, whose problem is this?
It's the state of Connecticut's responsibility at this point.
Right now, the Department of Transportation is responsible for the standpipes. This isn't a story they were willing to answer questions about. But the deal with the city is the standpipes will be back in place when the construction is done in 2016.
Why isn't the state replacing things when they know and have known for almost a year? A half mile here, maybe another half mile on the other side of the bridge that isn't covered by fire suppression.
Again, we asked the State Department of Transportation to talk about this. They declined. A spokesman told me over the phone there's no way they come out looking good. Go to our website on the investigators page. We've put together a map. Everywhere we found standpipes missing the connection New Haven Fire Department uses to hook up. That is a problem for anyone traveling on these bridges. In New Haven, David Iversen for the News 8 investigators.
All right, David, thanks. Do you have something you want the News 8 investigators to check out? You can just give them a call. Their tip line number on the screen, 203-402-TIP-8.